So it looks like we have another truck, and it's in here for prep. And I believe this is the Z7. Yep, it is. It's a Z71 5.3 liter. So this body style right here is the same as the last one we just spoke about, but it's got obviously a lot more, I guess, features to it. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
Not necessarily more features, just a little different content. This is the Z71 package, so it does have the 2-speed transfer case. We got some comments on that. The previous one is only a single-speed transfer case. Somebody asked about the frame, whether it was wax coated or painted.
We're gonna go over that. Yeah. Well, it kind of like, I just got under there. It kind of felt like a wax coat slash paint. It's kind of interesting. So, but just to feel that texture right there, I guess it would be more of a wax coating. Yeah. So it's not a paint now that I'm feeling it.
Yeah. So it's a wax oil. This is
yeah.
So I don't know. GM's been doing it for years.
Right.
So I had some customers ask yesterday how we managed to get an almost flat load floor and still have the same ground clearance, and you can see
how deep in it is. How like it's just really deep, right?
The body sits down over a little more. The frame's not quite as tall.
Right.
I think that's because they got the fully box frame now.
Mm-hmm. So what are you saying about the transfer case though?
So this is a 2-speed transfer case. The previous truck that we did the video on is a single-speed transfer case. This one does have 4-low. This
one has 4-low, and you guys had a lot of questions about that because I was showing you guys the features in the base model truck there, and it didn't show 4-low, but this Z71 package right here definitely has it. Looks like they got the standard Rancho shocks in the rear, and then this is going to be the upgraded rear.
So no, this is the standard rear end now. So now this is going to be a 323 gear, I believe.
Okay.
Instead of the 342. But yeah, the Z71 package, of course, you get the Rancho shocks. You get a skid plate for the transfer case.
Oh, I see.
Oil-pan skid plate here. So a little extra protection underneath in case you actually do take it off-road. Crossover's kind of weird, isn't it?
What's that? Yeah, it's like a flat. It's a flat exhaust. I've seen some cars designed that way already. I don't know if that's well. I mean, it's probably like a clearance issue. It also dampening the noise a little bit, but it's more of a restrictive airflow, I think, in my mind.
That's kind of what I thought too. That might be one of the good upgrade when these actually get out on the market.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, a good upgrade I could see would be to actually have dual all the way back.
Well, that'd be cool.
So, not to criticize my own product, but to go from 2 to 1 back to 2 again.
Right.
That's not really a dual exhaust, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's wide off, 1 pipe to 2 like normal. From what I noticed, one thing I don't really like about this though is this. I don't know. Some people might like the sleek design of the way the exhaust goes like that, or the exhaust tips, but I don't like the flat look. Actually, it is round in there though. Kind of goes out like that. It's interesting. And then I was gonna go. I'm thinking about still making a video on how much it would cost to, I guess, get in one of these vehicles here. But one thing that I found very interesting was the fact that these 2019s right now are only, it depends on the model, of course, like the Z71, the RST package, or I guess your base model, your lowest one, whatever it really is. But we've talked about this already, Mike, but you said that it's about $1,300 extra, right, for the 2019 versus the 2018?
For the crew cab, the base MSRP did go up about $1,300, $1,295. If you look down the high value versions, the regular cab work truck packages, they stayed the same.
Yeah.
Kept the same engine and whatnot. But these ones with a new engine, yeah, they increased a little bit.
That's interesting though, because it's like you'd think that you'd be spending like an extra 15 grand, or yeah, I don't know, I guess an extra 8 grand for the new truck, when it's really not that much more expensive.
Considering the amount of time and money they put into redeveloping the truck and doing a whole new body style, using more high-strength steel. The frame is now in it more high-strength steel.
Right.
And then the mixed materials in the truck. I know people dogged the Ford before for going all aluminum. Basically now in this truck, anything that's hinged is aluminum. So, if you are to damage something, you can just replace a panel rather than having to actually repair the aluminum on the truck.
That makes a lot of sense.
Steel where you need it, aluminum where you can save some weight.
Right. I was actually getting a lot of comments, and I told you guys, go ahead and comment away on the last video that we talked about the body style of the 2019. And it's a very debatable topic. I'm getting a lot of, I love the design and I don't like the design. And I'm getting a lot of it may grow on me. And I know that when the 2018 Silverado came out, a lot of people were, and Mike, you were selling cars obviously.
Yeah.
you were selling those trucks, the 2018s.
Didn't really change so much, but when the 14 came out, when they changed that newer body style that now carried up until 18,
yeah,
it took a long time for that one to grow on me. But now I like that body style. This one, you know, I heard a couple of people say, you know, it's Camaro front end. Why not have the, you know, baddest ass car we make on the front end of your truck?
That's a good point. That's a very good point, because, you know, they kind of went sports car look in the front there, in a way. But yeah, it is totally a different looking front end. I think so. You know, they have this. If you guys didn't watch the last video, you have to watch the last video. This is how this sort of ties in. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. If you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that like button. I work here in the shop at the dealership, but every once in a while when I'm off my leash, I can come out here and give you guys some pretty cool content on the newer vehicles that are coming out. And this is huge, you know, because I am in Michigan, and that's where most of these vehicles are made here, is in Michigan. Now this one right here was made in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but it's just cool that I have access. So guys, continue to follow me on this one right here. Make sure you subscribe. And then Mike, you're starting your YouTube channel as well, is that correct?
I am actually starting up a new YouTube channel. I did want to mention though, before we go on this, a lot of guys have asked about when the 2500 is coming out. Talked to one of the guys that works at the Flint assembly plant. He is currently traveling to Fort Wayne, doing some training with these guys that are building the half tons. They're ramping up retooling Flint tooling gear, or Flint truck and bus right now for the 2500. They haven't told us when it's going to come out yet, but
awesome.
Expect some information fairly soon here. So.
That's very exciting, and I know you guys can't wait for that one right there. And Mike, where can I find you if I wanted to buy a vehicle here in Michigan?
Well, I'm right here at Young Chevy Cadillac, Owosso, Michigan.
Me and Mike really hit it off. He's also a truck guy, Duramax guy, because I know this channel is very related to the diesel community. But guys, other than that, I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay tuned. I got some pretty cool updates coming for the LBZ. You guys have a great day. Take care.